The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. I said the boys are back in town.
Hey everybody, Harrison Ring Ring here. So today we're going to be reviewing the Expend4bles. Well, aka Expendables 4, but somehow the title's called as Expend4bles. Like, there was actually titles with a number in the middle before, like Fant, Force Stick, or Scrimform. Like, I have this ghost face Funko Pop with blood on it, a realistic case. Whoops, sorry. Alright. So, anyways, we're not talking about Scream. We're talking about Expend4bles. All right, Expend4bles, Expendables 4. Expendables 4 is basically the fourth installment of the Expendables saga, and basically once again stars the big two, Sylvester Stallone and Jason Statham, and Dolph Lundgren, and probably a few of the others reunited. And basically the story, like, there was this like detonator that was like in the desert, and basically they had to go get this, and then like basically the mission failed and things got out of hand. I feel like I'll probably ruin a lot of the rest. Yeah, basically, here's my thoughts on Expendables 4. So, to be honest with this, it's like I came into that theater with maybe some very good high expectations. Like, maybe it was not going to be that bad of a movie, but like I just thought it was just going to be like a fun, silly, hilarious roller coaster ride. I enjoy a lot of their huge sarcasm jokes because every time I watch an Expendables movie, I just like enjoy so much of their sarcasm everywhere. And basically with this one, like after we had 3, which it was 9 years ago back in 2014, basically we haven't had an Expendables film for like 9 years. Everyone was probably with everyone probably forgot about these films, or I don't even really know at this point. But with Expendables 4, this came back to an R-rated movie because the third one was PG-13. And the thing with PG-13, Expendables 3, it was okay, but I didn't really loved it. But with 4, it says the same level as Expendables 3. Like, 4 was okay, but I was very glad it was back to an R-rated movie. And to be honest, this was like not the best Expendables film. Like, it was not bad, not terrible, or not amazing, or not lovable. It was just a pretty mediocre, okay movie. Like, it was an okay movie. Like, the action and the stuff were all good, but there was just like stuff that I was like really not in for. Like, Andy Garcia, who was the villain, had like one of the worst performances ever. Like, his performance was not good in that movie. And to be honest, the entire story just like fell flat like everywhere. Like, the only thing is with like the third act, which I think the third act was great, and parts of the first act, I just feel like it was like a really rushed movie. Like, they should have had this like a long Expendables film. Like, once they get like to the second part, it just gets like so quick and easily done. Which, that's just the annoying thing like ever, or something like that. But don't get me wrong, like, the action is good and stuff. Like, the action sequences and the maybe a lot of the soundtrack and the characters and the sarcasm jokes everywhere. But it's just like, if you want like an amazing action movie, have the pacing be controllable. Like, the third act was just so much rushed out everywhere. And most of like the first act was like probably low budget with like green screen everywhere, which I was just a little too for that. But everything else, it's like I was just excited seeing Sylvester Stallone and Jason Statham both reunite in this movie, and also Dolph Lundgren. Don't get me wrong for that. Also, to be honest with this, it's like I'll probably like watch it maybe at least a second or third or time for this movie. Maybe if I change my mind up a lot. But to be honest with this, everything just like felt so rushed. Like they were like not really controlling the pacing a lot. Like they gotta like calm it down for or something with that version. And to be honest, Expendables 3 was no, Expendables 4, Expend4bles was fine, okay, decent movie. Basically, we waited 9 years for this, and this is not the one we've been looking for. Like, I enjoyed the action. I some of the stories were kind of good, and the production design was just like really off. That's what I thought with like the first act, and like the second act, just like I don't even know, it just like felt rushed or something. Like the third act was like even more rushtable. It's like something with that kind of story. So Expendables 4 was like a fine, okay movie, but it's like if you want to like see like better action films, then I don't know, see like a better one than this. But it's not terrible or anything. It's just it's not like maybe like worth the time to see, you know. So I'm gonna give Expend4bles a 4.5 out of 10 and C plus. So that is all I got, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.